Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk to you about circuit testers, or a test light, specifically the OTC 3633. This is the one I use at work professionally and I've had a good experience with it. In comparison to a multimeter in a basic standpoint way, specifically the Snap-on EEDM503D is what I will be using in this video. And let's start here. If you don't know what a multimeter is, some people call it a volt-ohm meter. So you can measure your ohms, your voltage, and you can also measure AC and DC amperage depending on what you buy. And some of them are manual ranging, some of them are auto ranging. This one is manual ranging. So I'll start off by showing you voltage. We're going to set it to a 20 volt limit. And I'm going to show you the voltage on this AA battery. As you can see, we have 1.6 volts. In comparison to this 18 volt battery from Ryobi, we have negative here and positive here, we have 19.72 volts. Now you can also measure resistance. There's not much we can do for measuring resistance here as an example. But for instance, if you take your two test leads and put it on, say, the 200 ohm setting, put your two leads together, you can see that between these two leads, we have a difference of potential, not difference of potential, that's voltage. We have 9.1 ohms in these test leads. If we take our circuit tester out of the box, which looks like this, and we put one lead here and one lead, say we clip it onto the end of this, and then put this here, we have a resistance of 40 ohms-ish, which seems to be decreasing. So that's how you measure ohms. But let's get into what these two things can do. So obviously, we've measured voltage already. And I can go into a larger video on this, but I just wanted to show you what a test light can do and what it does. This thing has a bulb in it. And so what you're doing is you're load testing a circuit, because this or this might have the appropriate amount of voltage when it's not loaded, as in it's not powering something, but there might be high resistance. And so once it loads something, then it might not power it up. And I chose these two examples because let's just assume that we're supposed to have like a 18 volt circuit or whatever. And then we test this. Just imagine that we have 18 volts here, but then we put a load on it and we find out there's high resistance. And this is what that would look like. So you can measure that with your meter, with your ohm setting. Or you could see this is what this is supposed to look like. Okay? And then you take this over here and you see, come on, light up. It is very, very dim. So if this circuit, imagine this is the circuit you're looking at, that it should look like this, is lighting up like this, then you know you have high resistance in a circuit somewhere, or in this circuit somewhere. So there could be a mostly broken wire, there could be other issues like corrosion, or just a whole host of things. So this is a really, really great and important tool that cost me about $40. I got this on a Matco truck. You could probably get it on Amazon for a little less, 40, 50 bucks on the Matco truck. And that is how you can test a circuit's integrity. And you could do this positive to negative or the other way around. And you can test the integrity of a power or a ground side circuit just with this, without having to break this out and measuring anything. So there you go. That is a basic example of a test light. I hope you learned something, and I hope that this video was fun to watch and informational. Have a good night or day, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this. Bye-bye.